Live from our studios at One Television Plaza, this is WTAP News at 6.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Phyllis Smith. The Mid-Ohio Valley Health Department is taking phone calls from people who wish to receive the COVID-19 vaccine. The line is for people aged 50 or older, those with underlying health conditions, and essential workers. This is made available for people who have been previously uncomfortable answering the phone from a number they do not recognize. People can leave their name, date of birth, and a phone number, and the health department will call back and set up an appointment. This comes as the amount of vaccines distributed to the health department has increased.
We are now getting about 1,500 vaccines per week, so we can schedule a lot more people. Before, we were only getting 500 to 600 doses for the whole Wood County area, and so we didn't, you couldn't schedule that many. But now that we're getting 1,500, we're able to get people vaccinated a whole lot sooner. So we're hoping that will help us having that list.
To schedule an appointment, call 304-420-1449. That number is at the bottom of your screen. There are clinics every week in the Wood County area. They all require appointments. Turning to the weather, meteorologist Kirk Greenfield joins us now with the first look at your forecast on St. Patrick's Day. Kirk?
Well, it's turned out to be a pretty mild day. A lot of people wearing the green. When we take a look at our view here in Marietta, we're looking at the Jan Dills Marietta Skycam atop the Lafayette Hotel. 67 degrees, 34% relative humidity. Winds barely out of the southeast at 3. And the pressure, 29.89 inches, is falling. When we take a look at the evening planner, we're about 63 degrees at 8 o'clock and mostly cloudy. We do anticipate showers by midnight. Possibly a rumble of thunder as we get past 2 a.m. But we'll talk more about tomorrow's stormy forecast when I return. Back to you.
Thank you, Kirk. The school year in Wood County will be 1 day longer than originally planned. The Board of Education has added 1 extra day to the school calendar to make up for a snow day. The last day for students will now be Monday, June 7th. It was previously June 4th. In a news release, Superintendent Will Hassefluke said, quote, "Especially with the challenges we have faced this school year, every single instructional day is vitally important. We want to make sure every minute is utilized to ensure the success of our students." End quote. The last day of school for teachers will now be June 8th. Delegate Shannon Kimes is opposed to a bill helping along the sale of the Parkersburg's Memorial Toll Bridge. The measure is co-sponsored by fellow delegate Roger Conley. It was overwhelmingly approved Monday by the House and sent on to the Senate. Its wording refers to toll bridges in general, but its aim, in part, is to allow the city of Parkersburg to sell the Memorial Toll Bridge to a private company. The city has had the bridge up for sale for the past 2 years. Kimes said he would rather see the bridge operated by a public organization.
This is really ultimately up to the city of Parkersburg residents. I am voicing my opinion on the state legislation and explaining my vote on that, but I think the best thing for the bridge in the city of Parkersburg and everybody would be for the county to take it and to start a nonprofit public partnership of some kind.
The Wood County Commission 2 years ago declined to buy the span. Commission President Blair Couch said at the time that the county did not have the resources to maintain or eventually replace the structure. Members of public health boards who are also elected government members are concerned about a bill that's just been signed into law by the governor. We reported earlier in the legislative session on Senate Bill 12. It allows elected members of city councils and county commissions to get additional representation on county health boards. Wood and 6 other counties make up the Mid-Ohio Valley Health Department, whose board already includes 1 member of each county's commission. A member of the current health board from Ritchie County says the new law could jeopardize efficiency.
There's multiple instances around the state of working together to reduce costs, and I don't see where that bill will encourage, counties to work together in the future. And as we all know, financial aspects of many counties in the state are low.
Supporters say the bill encourages more public input into health departments' practices. Other representatives on the current health board have speculated the real purpose behind the bill is to convince boards to repeal regulations like smoking bans in public buildings. After pausing work at its Mineral Wells plant in December, Hino Trucks announces plans to resume production there in October. In a news release, Hino said it will be working on L and XL series trucks powered by Cummins engines to be available for purchase by the end of the year. The company paused production in December, citing challenges in the required U.S. engine certification testing process. There is also no word yet on the current employment situation at the Mineral Wells plant. Hino also announced plans for development of a battery electric vehicle as part of its plan for zero emissions vehicles. Full production on those vehicles could begin by the end of 2023. Hybrid learning can be a difficult task for some students. Teachers at Madison Elementary provided a reward today that made things a little more fun. Students had the opportunity to spray silly string on faculty and staff this afternoon. Teachers created an incentive where if the students performed well in at-home learning, this would be their reward. The students working toward this goal was a collaborative effort by the teachers to get them to focus more while at home.
Our leadership team came up with the idea because obviously kids love to see their teachers in wacky situations that we're not normally in. So I think it was a great incentive for them to keep pushing forward and continue working when they were at home.
Staff and faculty at Madison Elementary say that they saw a significant improvement in their students during hybrid learning. New tonight, a special visitor made his way through Marietta Memorial Hospital's new Cancer Strecker Center in Belpre. This is Tucker, and he's not only dressed for St. Patrick's Day. Today is also his first birthday. Tucker is celebrating by doing what he does best, comforting patients. According to Tucker's owner, Aaron Miller, who runs the pet therapy program at Marietta Memorial System, Tucker has been visiting patients for about 9 months now. He is an Irish wolfhound and will eat any treats you put in front of him and loves putting a smile on anyone's face. Tucker was a real hit earlier today in the waiting room, bringing smiles to everyone he met in the halls. Martha Durst thought Tucker was just the sweetest thing and really loved getting kisses from him.
Dog relaxes a person. They make you feel better. And their unconditional love.
Miller said she loves seeing firsthand the healing process working when it comes to patients interacting with Tucker. She said she enjoys being the person in the hospital who can bring good news and make someone's day brighter. An unusual bird has made its way to the Mid-Ohio Valley. The Egyptian goose is native to the continent of Africa, primarily the eastern and southern parts of the continent. Michael Schramm from the Ohio River Islands National Wildlife Refuge said the bird is an invasive species. That means it has multiple populations all over the world, including the United States. Some of their population can be found in southern Florida, southern California, and Texas. Schramm has his theories as to how the bird came up north.
You know, sometimes private individuals have exotic birds, or it could have been a zoo, and it could have even come up from Florida or something. You know, it's an invasive population, but there is a population in Florida that's recognized as a valid population.
Schramm said the goose was previously spotted on Hocking College campus in Nelsonville before being spotted in Williamstown. He has not seen the bird since he first spotted it on the Williamstown waterfront. Still ahead, health leaders in West Virginia defend the online COVID-19 vaccine registration process. That story is next at 6.
Another mild day in the Mid-Ohio Valley will lead to rain showers and possibly even a rumble of thunder overnight in the valley. That's next at 6.